I'm not doing too bad for time, but let's just get cracking. Eye serum, skin glow. Now in the UK, this is around the time people have the dinners, so not too sure who's going to come in. So we're done with that. I keep looking at it every day when I use it, like I'm expecting it to just get more, but we're still just down to here. We're still not using an awful lot of it, but that's just something that I'm going to use up and probably not buy again. Hi Sarah, how you doing? Get the Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle. This is supposed to be for sensitive skin. Whether it is, I don't know. And the ordinary niacinamide. Oh, I'm glad you're well. Have you had a Sunday dinner yet? Or are you having one today? Me and my mum have ours late. Right, so I've just put some in the palm of my hand. The day cream. And then I'm going to go in with a drop or two of the niacinamide. Don't have to go crazy with it. Is one drop enough? Just pop a bit more in. That'll do. So then do a bit of this. With this skincare, I make my own rules up. People would do it separately, but I just want to get it on my face as quickly as possible. And then we can get to the makeup. Just got back from my mum's. We actually had lasagna. Oh, nice. Today she wanted to do something easy. I do not blame her in this heat. I wouldn't say I really have a Sunday dinner either. Ever since I've had these problems with my throat, well, it's not ever since, but since the problems with my throat have gotten worse, I have carbonara pasta, which you can get from Iceland for like £1 in a packet, and I have like char-grilled chicken, which comes, you can get a pack of 2, the bird's eye ones. So that's all I have every Sunday, or that's been the case for, I want to say, at least 2 months now. Oh, and I have mushrooms, of course, as well, which is not to everyone's taste, but it is to mine. I don't think the UK wants to it doesn't know what to do with itself. Because 1 minute it's raining and the next it's very, very hot. They are to my taste. My taste too, Sarah. Right, I'm going to go in with the... No. Let's go in with the Becca Under Eye Corrector. I always forget to tell you the shade name. Light to medium. I'm starting putting this on my lid as well, just to kind of cancel out any veins that I've got going up there. It doesn't get rid of them completely. That's what the eyeshadow primer is for. Veins, whether that's kind of like you can see here, blue. That's how you can tell you've got a cool undertone. If you can see blue throughout your veins, and then like purple and blue in your lids like that. So many people have come on here and said, why are you crying? Don't cry. I'm not crying. I'm tired. And that's just the way my skin looks. It would be nice if for one live my throat would be just not doing this on me. So now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Getting to the bottom of this, I think, as well. I don't think a lot of people will come in at this time, but I've just got back from my mum's as well. I stayed overnight there. I did not sleep. It was awful. I had an awful night's sleep, but I had a sleep this afternoon. So we'll see who comes in and what's said. I was going to ask if you had a better sleep there. No, I've got a lot going on in my mind, Sarah. I think, as well as the insomnia and sleep apnea, I think that's what it boils down to. I got back from Wales. Nice. Oops. How are you, Bella? Are you okay? Right. So now we're going to go in with a glowy product, and because I used my highlighter stick yesterday, let's use the L'Oreal Glow Cherie in the shade Light Glow. If my throat dips in like this, like it's doing now, because I am conscious of it, please just ignore it. It's just something I can't really control. Even with water, I can't control it. Let's look like the Tin Man, shall we? Thank goodness it doesn't stay like this. It smells, if you really like watermelon, it smells of watermelon. Now, it does smell quite strong. I just like it. I like the smell of watermelon though. I've got quite a few products in my collection that smell like that. I'm not too bad. Bit tired. Yeah, me too, Sarah. And I don't know what's going on with my face at the moment, considering I don't go out in the sun a lot. I've got freckles up here. Can you see, like, they go from here all the way over here, and then there's a few, not the red things here, but there's a few on the face as well. I'm not complaining. To me, freckles are a sign of beauty, and I'd like more of them, but I just don't go out in the sun that much. And I wouldn't sit out in the sun either. Like, I have got loads going on here, and up my arms up here as well, but I don't normally get them on my face. Right, so now foundation time, and just for the day today we're using the Jaclyn Cosmetics one. When I do Project Pan, oops, I nearly dropped it, I'm using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac. So these both are kind of Project Pan foundations, but in their own different ways. I'm going to go in with the Face Facts Vitamin C spray as well on this sponge. And then we'll pop some on. So this is the last look today with the Klarity Cosmetics Some Amazing palette. I don't know what I'm using tomorrow. It's kind of like, do you know when you pull so many eyeshadow palettes out and you feel overwhelmed? You feel like there's just too much there and you're not too sure. I could use either the I Like to Mauve It by Essence or Bronze This Way with singles. We'll see. So I pulled some, well, I didn't pull some singles. Tiny Decisions picked them out for me. I'm not too sure what you're getting that Squam Man. It's not making sense to me, that. I think it's just overwhelming, Sarah, because of how much stuff I've got. And I know I'm lucky to have it, so I hate complaining about it. But I don't know if I'd like to be a minimalist. But I definitely want to concentrate more on Project Pan the second half of this year, so from now till the end of the year, and then going forward into other years like next year, 2026, and possibly even 2027. People are really encouraging. Just by me watching their channels, I'm finding it really encouraging. Just knowing that people have got channels out there and they don't all go out and buy. Buy. It's like you're buying for the sake of just kind of showing it on your channel, and then it kind of gets put away again till whenever, you know. I don't want to do that anymore. Babe, hi. How you doing? Right, I'm just pushing the brows up, guys. Nothing too spectacular here. And then we're going to put some brow glue on them. They don't need any tin because they're dark enough as it is. I wouldn't want to go darker than this. I'm not doing too badly. I was just saying, still suffering with a froth and feeling a bit tired. Other than that, I can't really complain. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. Where did you go? Anywhere nice? Glossier Stretch Concealer in G12. I could do with a holiday. It's not going to happen though. One day it will. Just Southern California to a concert. Ooh, nice. Who did you see? You know, I've not been to a concert for a very, very long time. These days I'm more about the theatre. Heart. Are they a band? Doesn't ring. Oh, I've gone in again with this concealer. Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing this? I need to take that off then. Because we need to go in with the white pigment, don't we? Sorry, guys. Right, that'll do. Right, so now we're going to go on with the number 7 translucent perfect light loose powder. Yeah, band, you know, Barracuda. Okay. To be honest, I'm not very good with bands. I don't listen to that much music. Don't go too close to the eye. The last thing I want to do is poke myself in the eye. I'd love to know just how much is in this. Doesn't look a lot. I bet it takes me a couple of months to finish it. Right, let's get some contour on. So, Sephora contour stick. This one is in Fertilite. These are very nice and creamy. Can never find a brush when I want it. Oh, it's here, right in front of my eyes. Right, and then a bronzer. So I'm still just using the hourglass one for the second rotation. Just want to kind of not pan it or anything. I mean, I'd love to do that, but I would like to just see some use in it. Hi Sophia. Hi Vilma. I think I'm going to use a blush out of this as well. Let me just blend that out though first. Guys, don't forget to like the live. You're giving me a complex now. I know there's more than 3 people in here. I know there's like 10 at the moment, and only 3 people have liked it. I'm only asking you to do that because it does help out with the algorithm. Right, I'm going to go in with this. I think it's called Vibrant Heat. Or is that the one in the other palette? No, it's called Vibrant Heat. Need a better brush than that. I think Sundays going forward, because I have to do the live so early. I think Sundays I'm just gonna not do a live on YouTube. I think I'll do it for TikTok. And then I'll save my live streams for YouTube for during the week when there's more people around. Okay, so let's now go in with the Shop Missy Purple highlighter. I think Brunch Date. Do you get more watches on TikTok? I don't know. I've not done it in such a long time, but there's just no interaction here today, Sarah. And it could just be today. I know you're interacting. You know, I've come here especially from my mum's house to like kind of chat and everything, and there's no interaction. I'll do probably one live on Sunday next week on TikTok, and I'll let you know if the interaction's better. I've got a platform over there with over 1,000 followers, so it makes sense to do it, or at least try and see how it goes. I think I've only ever done maybe 1 or 2 lives over there, and that's when I didn't have that many followers. And just because you've got a lot of followers over there, it doesn't mean that they're all going to come in. It's a bit like YouTube in that sense. Right, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. No Budge Cream Eyeshadow in Wispy Cloud. Yes, it's worth trying if it picks up more. YouTube's normally a lot better than this. I mean, the fact that people are coming in and just not liking the live, it's like, am I doing something wrong? but I don't know. It's the same live as always. And literally, this speaks volumes, right? I'm not even half an hour in, and I'm nearly done. I've nearly done my makeup. I'm on eyeshadow already. And normally, like on a YouTube live, it's like an hour and 20 minutes or something. It's because no one's here and no one's asking questions. That's why it's a quick one, Sarah. Bye, Lena. Oh, I don't want to get you out, Sarah. It feels like it's just not blending out as well. Just go over this side. Now this feels like it's dried up. Wonderful. Let's try and blend it out a bit more. I've not used an eye primer, probably why I have issues with my makeup. I use white, a white base. I think I'm going to have to take that off and start again. I use like a white base with pastels. I don't like using it. To me, this is a crap one. Don't get this. Even if you need a white base, get one from a different, get one out of a tube. I feel like it's not even coming off the eye. Can you see how blotchy it is? For goodness sake. Hi, Jediminas. I'm going to be making my eye red raw. You can even see it's going red now there. I'm starting to get frustrated. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go in with that brush on the side. It has been a long time. What have you been doing? I've not been anywhere. I've always been here. Right, okay. We're getting somewhere, I think. So it applies better with a brush, it would seem. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we need to work quickly with it. Which over the last 2 days I've not noticed that. I've noticed in places it looks patchy though. That's going to have to do. Right, so we're going in with the Klarity Cosmetics So Mermaizing. So I'm going to go in with See You Later, this really nice pink. Do this side first. We'll start off how we've always started off, on the lid and into the crease. Just really packing it on. Today I think I'm going to use glitter glue and see if it stops it falling all down my face. Because yesterday I used the Pat McGrath Labs Artistry wand. Right, let's put some on the right eye. Hi Maui. Right, stop spamming. Maui, stop spamming. I don't want to have to get you out of here for spamming. Really having to build this pink up. You would not see my message, so I did. Right, Maui, I am putting makeup on, so if I don't respond straight away, you need to be patient. You don't need to be so attention seeking. I will get to your message eventually. Hi, pig. Right, so while that's done that, while that's on, I want to go in with the Revolution Contour Palette. So just that shade there. I'm from the UK. Where are you from, Maui? If you was to click on my description, it would say I'm streaming from the UK. Glitter glue, where are you? Right, so Technique glitter primer. Are you from India? Nice. Again, you don't need to type things twice. Please stop typing things twice. When I'm looking into my makeup basket to look for makeup, I can't see your comments or anyone else's comments. The other people in the chat are very patient. So I'd appreciate it if you could be as well. I've done my eyebrows. I don't do a lot to the eyebrows. They're very natural looking. I don't like big bushy eyebrows. I go with what my natural brow looks like. If you would have been in here from the time the live started, you would have seen that. I need a liner, I think. I want to use that pink one. They are lovely shades once you have built them up. Right, I'm just going to go in with this All Smudge No Budge Made by Mitchell in Pink Drink. Oh my gosh. Made by Mitchell at the moment is having so much drama. I mean, I can understand it, to be honest, from the other person's perspective. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, is there a lot going on. Hi, Eden. Put this one in the basket. Okay, so this is the best time, in my opinion, the shimmer time. I'm going to go in with eye washed up like this. This is the one that fell. It completely fell out of the pan when it came to me. And I wasn't impressed. I was really upset. Right, so I'll briefly go over it. Made by Mitchell is a makeup artist in the UK. He ran a competition, and basically the person that won the competition got to make their own collection. So the person that won is called Malachi. All you need to do if you've got a TikTok account, Sarah, is type in Malachi, and he's done like a 4-part series on what actually happened. So I will try and go into it the best I can. And basically, he went to a meeting once in Liverpool. All the ideas, like went through ideas of the collection that they could do together, and basically he left his sketchbook with all the not all the collection, but with his ideas that he wanted to do, and he asked for that back, didn't get it back. Made by Mitchell was on a live as well, a live stream, and Malachi said it would be so cool if I could come on that live stream with you. And this boy, well, he's not really a boy, he's in his 20s by the looks of him. He suffers with social anxiety, but he really wanted to be on Made by Mitchell's live stream. He's a big fan of his, and he's been basically you're so nitpicky. Hang on, let's have a look. Mascara. What mascara before eyeshadow? Are you actually having a laugh, Maui? They are lovely shades when you build them up. Please put mascara. I will put mascara on when I feel the need to put mascara on, not when you tell me. What's happened? I've not heard. I'll go back into that in a minute. Not heard the drama on that. That's too much eyeshadow. No, it's not. I like it like this. Cheryl, just get her out, will you? I can't be bothered. Oh my God, you're so nitpicky, Maui. Can I get Maui out of here? Yeah, you can, Eden. Either Cheryl or Eden. Just, you don't even have to ask. So anyway, where was that? Yeah, the live stream. So they were on a live stream together, and I think she was called Bella. Bella, who worked for Made by Mitchell, basically took Malachi around the warehouse and got him a big massive makeup bag. The only things he wanted, he asked for his curve cases, because he does a lot of artwork on his face. He's very, very talented, and he wasn't too bothered about anything else, but she shoved everything into this like makeup bag, big massive makeup bag, and he left it in the warehouse. You know, he was getting anxious at that point. He left it in the warehouse, and on the way out, he said, "Can I get my things from the warehouse?" And Mitchell said, "No, it's closed now." And he said, "But I'll send it on to you." He never did send it on, for whatever reason. I don't think that was ever explained to Malachi, and if it was, Malachi never actually came in his TikTok. Anyway, Malachi was constantly, I think you need to go, like, if you've got a YouTube, a TikTok account, I think you'd need to go to actually those videos, because he goes into it in more detail. But the gist of it is, he won this competition. He won this competition to work with Mitchell and create his own collection, and then they was basically saying, "Oh well, what would you want in your bundle?" Do you know, like how they do these mystery bundles? Like, I've had a few of Mitchell's mystery bundles, so they were basically saying, and he's like, "Bundle, you know." I thought it was an entire collection. At first it was a Christmas collection, I think Christmas 2023, and then I think it was a summer collection of 2024, and or was it 2025? It might have been this year actually, and he's still not got his collection. You know, at this point, like, people are saying, you know, I can understand it from your point of view, Malachi, but read the room. He won the competition. He won the competition, so Mitchell's not delivered on what he's won. I mean, I know Mitchell's got a lot of fans. I like his products. I've not bought from him in ages. But I mean, at the end of the day, right, if someone wins something, shouldn't you be delivering on what that person's won? And they're just making him out to be some kind of pest, some kind of nuisance. And it's like, that's just not cool. It's not cool. Oh, I'd not heard any of this. I'll have to have a read. No, it's not reading. Do you have a TikTok account, Sarah? I might be able to send you the videos to Instagram. I don't know if I can. But I'll see if I can. And if I can, I'll send them to you. So, I mean, I don't understand why Maui said that's too much eyeshadow. These, some are more pigmented than others, but these, the shimmers basically, are toppers. And the pastels are very light. You can see just how light they are. You have to really pack it on. So that's what I did. I don't use TikTok. I want to set one up though. I don't know if you'll be able to look at it then. But that's the gist of it. It's still, like, you know, he said, I don't want to say too much about it. I don't want to say what the collection is that we agreed, just because it's like when you get back with an ex-boyfriend, you want it to work out. I know it's not going to work out, but you want it to work out. And yeah, he's basically said his story, but he's left parts out of it. And I feel like, you know, if it doesn't get resolved soon, I feel like he'll say more. But yeah, I mean, I was shocked. And everyone's saying, like, everyone in the beauty community, this is, who like Made by Mitchell products, everyone's saying, oh, we're 100% standing by Mitchell. Yeah, that's up to you. But I mean, surely you've got to be able to see it from Malachi's point of view, in the fact that he won this competition, and, you know, he was so excited by the fact that he was going to work with one of his idols, kind of thing. And Mitchell was really bigging him up. You know, he's played the voice messages, so, you know, it's real in what he was saying in the videos that he's done. In some of the clips. So he played Mitchell's voice, which, right or wrong, you know, I don't think he's done anything wrong there in doing that. He probably just feels like he's pissed off at this point, and he's waited 3 years. The eyes are perfect, just someone wanting to be picky. She wanted me to put mascara on, just hang fire. Mascara's going on, don't you worry. Right, so I've finished with the So Mermaizing palette now. We've used that one. I'm going to put some more of the Revolution powder on. Yeah, the glitter has still come down here, even though I've used a proper glitter glue. So let's see if I can get rid of most of that. I mean, I'm not being funny, but Maui was just being a nuisance. And I hate calling people nuisances from when she came in. You know, if I couldn't say something to her, like, because I was putting makeup on and I didn't see the message, she would retype it. You don't need to be retyping messages, do you? I will get to it eventually. Let me just get a drink, guys. Right, 17, Bigger Better Lash. Maui was being abrasive, yeah. Hi, Livy. Wow, normally I'm late going to my mum's. I'm going to be early tonight. Now, all she needed to do is wait 5 minutes, and then she would have seen mascara being applied. I mean, what's wrong with people? It's like people have just no patience. But I think she was young. But yeah, if you ever see comments like that, Cheryl, you're more than willing. I'm more than happy for you to not even ask. Just get them out. Because I don't always get people out these days. I give them the benefit of the doubt. And a lot of the time it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me what they say. When someone's harping on at you constantly, it's kind of like, oh, okay. Hi, Presley. I was shocked when Maui said, too much eyeshadow. That's the bit that got me. She probably doesn't wear a lot of eyeshadow. And it's glitter. You know, you can never have too much eyeshadow on, if that's my opinion. Well, that is my opinion. In my opinion, you can never have too much. I'm trying to find this Kylie lipstick I really like. And that's not it, that's more autumnal. Sorry, guys. That's not it either, but that would probably go. Where is it? Where did I put you? It must be in a bag somewhere. It's really nice too. It's like a really nice bright pink. Love the pretty pink on you. Thank you, Amazon. Right, plus the account is only a month old. Troll on Maui. Right, I'm going to try this one. I think it's called Kristen or something like that. Oh, I've took the sticker off it. Kirsten. Don't come off. Still alright. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I get my birthday palettes tomorrow. Wow, happy birthday! How old will you be? I was going to ask when your birthday was. I know it's in August. Ugh, dearie me. Oh, 33. Still very young. So what have you got planned? I hope you've taken the day off work. I hope that's what you've got planned. Right, that sticker, I'm just going to have to remember it's Kirsten. I'll probably forever call it Kristen, but to be 33 again. I don't know, I don't think I would like to be 33 again. I'm quite happy with being the age that I am. $33. Oh, I was living in Manchester when I was that age. I like it. I like how it's looking with that pink lipstick. Spending the day with Adam and Emma. We've all got the day off for it. Yay! Good for you. I hope you have an amazing day. I will send you a birthday message tomorrow. Probably be too late with the time zones and everything. I'm like, happy birthday, and you'll be like, you're too late. It's been and gone. Me too, Andrea, but I changed some things, lol. Okay, so this is the look. I do like that palette. I think it's nice. What I'd probably change next time, though, is bringing a different pastel palette, just because I feel like the pastels in this palette, the pastel mattes that is, I feel like they're just so light. And yeah, you can get them to work by using a white base, but this white base really irritated me today. But the actual palette, the sparkles in this is really nice. So tomorrow's going to be a different video altogether. I'm not even sure what yet. I've got today off too, and Wednesday. Nice. Then work Thursday and Friday, then off work for 9 days and go to Australia. Oh wow, how I wish I was you. I'd love to be going to Australia. This bronzer, do you know how Hourglass powders are really domed and really like raised up? This bronzer, I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but it's not as high as these three powders, and that's because I've been concentrating on it This is the second month now, so hopefully by the end of this month, I'll be able to basically show you more progress. I've been watching quite a few panners today, this morning when I couldn't sleep, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's literally people out there that I think I watched someone and she had panned in her eyeshadow collection 80 pans, 80, and it's like, oh my gosh, I want to be doing that with mine, so I'm definitely getting inspiration. Mine is the end of the month. Nice. Okay, so I am going to go now because it's nearly 7:30 p.m. in the UK. I don't need to be going anywhere till 8 o'clock, but I'm going to go. I do need to film a few videos upcoming. Just a few like purchase history videos. There's at least 2 more coming. There's one that's coming, I think, on Monday. Which one is it? Oh, Colourpop. What I bought from Colourpop the last few years. And I haven't bought anything from them myself personally since 2021. It started in 2016, and yeah, I've not bought anything since 2021. I went on to, where was it yesterday? Oh, Pat McGrath Labs. I went on there yesterday, and it's amazing how you just buy a few bits and how much money it builds up. I'm not looking forward to it, but like the total at the end of like all these different videos are put together. This is why I'm putting totals in videos. I'm kind of looking forward to sitting down and just basically going through it with you guys. I can't tell you how much my entire collection is worth because I don't have the receipts for everything. I could only tell you, when I've shopped online, how much I've spent worse, to be honest, and that's what I'll do. So there's a lot of birthdays in August, isn't there? My ex-husband's birthday was in August as well, at the end of the month. Yeah, I'll say it again, have a great birthday, Eden. Hello Sarah, you've come in just as I'm leaving, but thank you for being here. If you guys have not already liked, would you please like? It's slow on the likes in here today. It's like people are holding these likes very close to the chest. I can't remember when in 2021 it was. I have had palettes by Colourpop after 2021 because I got the Witching Hour. I got that from Vinted. I don't have that account anymore, so I can't get into it. So that's only a couple of years old though. My sister bought me one, the That's Taught palette. She bought me that for Christmas last year. I'm not calculating gifts. I didn't pay for them. So anything that I didn't pay for, I'm not calculating it. It's, if I was kind of doing my entire collection of what it's worth, that would be a different matter because I would just be telling you what the collection's worth, but I'm not. I'm going off like my addiction, my makeup addiction, what I've spent, where I've spent it, and that kind of thing, really. I'll have to look at mine. Do I have it on here? I know there's some photos on here. I'll send you mine. It was in 2021. I just can't remember the month. And I'll let you know what I've ordered. In fact, no, I won't. I'm going to keep that as a surprise for you guys. April 2016 was my first Colourpop order. That's really, really random in the fact that we both placed our first order in 2016. Yeah, no, that's how I got everything, Eden. That's how I got all my information. But I can't do that while I'm on here. I've got screenshots on my phone, on this phone here, of when I placed the order, how much it cost, and what I ordered at the time. But I know for a fact there was a few orders in 2016, and then my last order in 2021. So that's that. Well, I have to make myself accountable, Eden. If I don't make myself accountable, no one else is going to. And I was actually on Monolith the other day as well, because that palette's coming out by Unearthly. I don't want it anymore. I like the look of it still, but I'm going to do a dupe palette of it. I mean, looking at it, I think it might have just been the way Monolith swatched it, because the girl that swatched it just had it up her arm and then went out into the sunlight, and it literally looked like nothing special, not like on the Unearthly Cosmetics website anyway. And I know Tammy's got plans to get that palette, so I'll see what she thinks of it when she uses it. But for me personally at the moment, it's all about not buying and all about using. Anyway guys, I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna go. I have to get to my mum's, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.